Hi everybody. This is our first section for our online portion of our class, and I'm going to give you an overview of what you need to do between February 1st and February 7th. All right, so to access this module, you just click on Module 1 in the menu bar on the left. This is the skills roundup. Here is a summary of all the things that you're going to need to do. So for online, you're going to do part 1, Google Essentials, and you have an assessment or quiz due on the 7th. And then you're going to do part 2, which is learning about Office 365, and there's a discussion due on the 7th. And then I want you to watch a video on changing educational paradigms, which we're going to use in our face-to-face meeting. All right, so to access the module, you just click on the link at the top. And you'll see that the first component here includes part 1 and part 2. So the next page will take us to part 1, which is Google Drive Essentials. We're going to be using Google a lot in this class, so I really want you to learn how to kind of navigate and use Google. We'll get more practice in class, so don't worry too much about it, but the more you know ahead of time, the easier it will be for us to navigate and use it in class. All right, so the second part, or second page in part 1 talks about how you get logged into Google through CSUCI. You may have a Gmail account or another Google account through something else, but when we're working with Google through Cal State Channel Islands, you're going to want to use your CSUCI Google account, and that's your generally your login at myci.csuci. The next part shows you a tutorial that I'd like you to go over, and this is in lynda.com. Lynda.com is a resource that you have available to you as a CSUCI student. It's got tons of great tutorials on all kinds of things, so I would encourage you to explore that. But to get to the Google Drives tutorial, you just want to click on the link. And if you're not already signed in through CSUCI, it's going to ask you to sign in again, but this will take you directly to the Google Drives Essential Training. You'll notice here on the left-hand side, there's short little components that talk about each part of Google and Google Drive. So I want you to go through these. Notice over here, the whole tutorial is an hour and 29 minutes. You do not have to sit and watch the whole hour and 29 minutes in one setting. What I want you to do is maybe pick a couple of these over here. If you do not know anything about Google Drive, you might want to go through them all, but just take a few minutes, and this one's 2 minutes and 3 seconds. You might just do one section and then do something else and come back and do another section. If you're already really familiar with Google Drive, that's fine. Pick and choose some areas that you think you need to learn more about. All right. Once you've finished with that component, then what you're going to do is you're going to come here, you're going to click on that link, and you're going to take this Google Drive Essentials quiz. After Google, you've got the opportunity to learn more about Office 365. Office 365 is a way that you can access all the Microsoft products online, and you have an Office 365 account through CSUCI. So if you click on this link here, it will take you to a Google Doc that talks about how to get signed into Office 365 and all the things you need to do. So follow those steps. And then there's some tutorials here if you want to learn more. What you need to do then is click here where it says Open Part 2, and that will take you to the discussion forum. You're going to click Create Thread, and you're going to answer these questions here down below. You notice that your due date is February 7th by midnight, and I do not require you to comment on other people's posts, but feel free to do so if you like. It helps create a dynamic in our class. Once you're done with Google and Office 365, what I'd like you to do is watch this video on changing educational paradigms. We're going to use information from this video for an activity in our face-to-face class. And I will remind you about stuff before our face-to-face using Remind as we get going. So that's what I need you to do for this week in our online portion of the class. Remember, if you have any questions, use the ask and answer form, or feel free to email me or text me to let me know. All right, great. Talk to you later. Bye.